Hello, everybody. Thank you, Jennifer. Appreciate it. Thank you, Insanity. Good to see you. Busy, I guess that's how you pronounce it. Hello, Ruby. Hello, Trina. Thank you, Paul. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers in my audience. Thank you, Kim. Hello. Magnetic Connection and Johnny BK20. Hello. Thank you very much. Thank you, Craig. Myra. Rich. Roy. Oh, from Hawaii. Right on. Thank you, Roy. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers in the audience. Paul, yes. Boom, boom. Yeah, Ruby. Okay. Okay. There's a few of us here, but yeah. Now I forgot what I was going to talk about. No, I didn't forget. I just, yeah. So, the week. Yes, it did. That's what I was going to talk about, Insanity. My last video. Okay, I don't know where to start, but for all you people out there, I do have an electric wheelchair. I do have one. And I got that from one of my subs or one of the people that followed me. Her late husband passed away and it was fairly new when I got it. It's not so new anymore because the more you use it, the more it wears out, but I still got it. It's a heavy one. I think it weighs over 250 pounds. So, and when I went out to the bush the other day with my friend Brent, I guess it was like a test. Um, yeah, I wanted to see what it can do, what it couldn't do. Like I pretty much knew, but yeah. So, okay, we'll go back just a little bit. A van. That's one of the reasons why I want either a Dodge or a minivan like that, big enough, but because it'll fit me. I don't want a lot of electronics on it, so I don't want no lifts or nothing like that. And I need it to open up on both sides because of, well, I've watched around and I've seen people, you park in a parking lot and people seem to get right up next to you. So you couldn't put out your ramp if you wanted to. So yeah, um, that's why that's one of the reasons why I don't want a ramp. The other reason I don't want a ramp right now is because I'm not mechanical like that. I don't know nothing about that. I got to depend on other people, and I don't mind depending a little bit, but when it comes to depending a lot on other people, sorry, it's like force feeding me. I know I got to change. I know I have changed, but I don't want to do that right at this time. Uh, and will I need a lift someday? Yeah, probably. But the way I look at it, I still got I hope I still got the heart. I still got the drive to do things manually, like, get in and out of the van because it's the same height, so it's not going to be like a big jump or nothing. It's not a 4x4, so I want to go with that until until I can't do it anymore. And if I need a lift, then I'll look for a lift. I mean, they're fairly cheap. Uh, so yeah, and I don't want to carry extra weight from now until then. But I do know I'm going to need one eventually. I just don't know when. So that's why I'm like avoiding lifts. I just want a van, pretty plain and basic, because I'm going to have to build out some stuff in it. So that's one of the reasons. Okay, get back to the wheelchair. Like I said, I do have a wheelchair. It's 250 pounds plus. I know there's lighter ones, but I got this one. Well, I got this one fairly cheap. It only cost me $1,000 to get it shipped down here from Toronto. So, um, and it's still good. It's still good. I have no problem with it, really. I mean, I'm not really fond of the way it works sometimes, but I mean, it's still functional. I still get around town. So, my idea is until, and I do believe that I can qualify through the government. I can qualify for a wheelchair, like electric one. So, and it'll probably be a little bit lighter than this one is. If you want a special electric wheelchair, like I was looking the other day, they make some in the states and in different places, like a 4x4 or a rear wheel drive or a front wheel drive wheelchair, and they're in well the 4x4 is like 24,000. I don't have that kind of money, so I'm not even going to think about that. Uh, I'm not mechanically inclined that way, so I can't build one either. Um, and what else was I thinking? Okay, so I'll keep this wheelchair, but when I get a van, I'm gonna have to get a bump or a hitch on it. I'll put one of them carriers on it and be able to drive my van up on or drive my wheelchair up on the back of that. That's what I plan on doing when I'm going for long trips, or say I'm going to the bush and I want to get around without using my manual one. Um, what else was I thinking? I know a lot of people have asked me questions about it. So yeah, um, I will have to put extra springs or shocks or airbags or something on the back end of my whatever vehicle I get because that's 250 pounds hanging over the edge. So yeah, and I'll have to cover it too because people were concerned that it's going to get all cruddy and stuff. But yeah, but that's just like you see these people driving around and they got big bikes or they got motorcycles on the back. Same idea, you know. Uh, so that's what I plan on doing. I mean, I'm sort of like sold on that because that's yeah. Well, that's all. You're right. Like I was just looking there. Excuse me, and I still got a cold. Trina, I think. Here, let me see. I don't have my glasses on. Sorry. Yeah, Trini. Yeah. Uh, I'm gonna get. Yeah, that's. It all takes a little bit of time, right? Like one step at a time type deal. And I know, like I've had this. You guys have given me these questions before, and I got it for like label, but I haven't got one yet. I could probably get another one right now, but I want to make sure I get the right one and not like uh my manual wheelchair. But I'll get back to that in a minute, the manual one. But that's what I plan on doing. So I know some people might frown over that. I don't know. But yeah, it's just, like especially for around the like I noticed, especially for around the camp, or if I'm on a different road, a dirt road or something, and I want to go someplace and there's hills. I know my electric chair can climb hills, and most of them can. I just have to make sure it's plugged in, powered up, and ready to go. Yeah, it'll be a little bit of a hassle, but it ain't going to be. It'd be less of a hassle than trying to do it manually, up and down. Okay. Hopefully that answers a lot of things. And yeah, and as far as the van goes, I'm looking for something 2010 up, hopefully, with not too many kilometers on it. Uh, yeah, and probably for about I would say $5,000 to $8,000. Um, yeah, so just going to take time. I haven't really been looking lately because like I'm finding that everything evolves around money. I mean, I know that shouldn't shock anybody. It shouldn't shock me, but especially since I'm in the wheelchair and considered handicapped or disabled, everything's money, and it's like holy gee, like it's a lot of money just to change things around. Hey, Brent, yeah, it's a lot of money just to change things around. Um, okay, so getting back to the manual one, when Brent and I went out with the manual one, like he let me go pretty much. I mean, he helped me a lot that you didn't see, but I mean, there's some things I did on my own, and they were quite difficult. And that was like, it shouldn't have been a shock to me, but that was like a little bit of a shock. It was like, wow, I thought it would be a lot easier. You know, you're always dreaming for it to be easier, but it wasn't a lot easier. Um, but I mean, I managed, but like I said, off screen, Brent helped me a lot. So I can't take all the credit. Um, and uh, I've been looking into I've been looking into wheelchair wheels and casters. Uh, the brand's been sort of like plugging me on the fact you should get air wheels and stuff like that. And I went, yeah, okay. And the same thing with casters. He wants to go a little bit really bigger. I don't know if that's the case or if that's what I have to do, but I got to go bigger and maybe put air in the front as well as the rolling ones. Um, Yeah, yeah, as well as the rolling ones, and I gotta find, knobby tires, or tires for that's basically all they are. I just gotta find tires, and, I gotta change my hub, because my hubs are pretty good, like my wheels itself or the hub is so it hooks up to my wheelchair, that's still in good shape. That's still in good shape, but, I do have to change the tires and probably the rim. I might need because if I go to a bigger tire, the rim might have to be a little bit wider. I got a skinny one, so it might have to be a little bit wider, and I'm going to try to get it lighter so it's easier. And yeah, some of you have mentioned I look small in my wheelchair, like my wheelchair is low, so I'm going to see if I can get get maybe the tire a little bit bigger. But what I'm finding is a wheelchair rim or tire, it's not always the same as a bicycle rim or tire. Because I was thinking, we'll just go to a bicycle shop and say, see this tire in this rim, can you take off the spokes or get a bigger one and put this hub in the middle instead of, a gear hub. And I'm finding out that some tires are just a little bit different than a wheelchair tire. And if you go to the wheelchair tire, they seem to be twice as expensive as a road tire, like as a as a bicycle tire. So yeah, that's money concerning, which is fine. It's just that right now, I mean, like I already sunk. Like I mean, I paid for it, and I'm not just throwing out the amounts, but I paid $3,500 for my wheelchair, and I've tried to lighten it up a little bit because, like another wheelchair, like I've seen this gentleman at the hospital. I think I brought that up the other day when I was visiting my friend that was in there. He had he had a nice looked like it was tall. He had two legs. He's a dual amputee, below the knee and above the knee. Um, but his wheelchair is made out of titanium, and like he said, it was like about $12,000, and I'm like, holy jeez. Like, I mean, that's very expensive. I mean, it's a good chair. It's light as heck. He looked like he's older than me, and he got around really good. Uh, you know, but yeah, And I thought mine was fairly light. Mine's 25 kilograms, so that's like 50 something pounds. You know, in retrospect, I think his was 8 kilograms or something like that. And it was like 16 pounds or 8 pounds, or I don't know what it was, but whatever that is. And I went, wow. I mean, that's really light compared to mine. Mine's like heavy, and there's heavier too. So it's just a matter of trying to, I'm trying to do a lot of it on my own, like change parts and stuff. And I got to get a bigger caster, maybe one with air or one that's got knobs on it or something, so it's easier to go, to go on a dirt road or around a campground or to get over logs. People also mentioned, Jeff, you might need wheelie bars. I do have wheelie bars. Uh, they go in the back so you don't tip over. The only problem with them sometimes, if you're trying to get over an obstacle, and if the obstacle's like fairly big, but they might get hung up. That's the other thing. And it's hard for me from my position to turn around and take them off. So, but I do have them. So, and I'll probably use them too. All depends where I'm at. I'll bring them with me anyways. They'll be near me anyways. So we got that going on. I've taken everything I don't need off of my other wheelchair. Um, like I don't need the side. I don't need the arms. I don't need the sides. My back of my chair is like fairly big, and I want to cut it down so it's smaller. And I'll need a few things for that. I mean, I can cut it. That's not a problem. I got the saws and everything. Um, what I might need a hand with, and I'll put it out there now, or if anybody knows anybody either in Cornwall or or close by or whatever. But in Cornwall, anyways, or uh, I'm gonna need. I can do it by hand, but I think it would be difficult. I'm gonna need a couple of things sewed, and if anybody knows anybody where I can take it to, like a store or something, I'll do that too. But they've changed a lot of things since I've been here last. And there used to be sewing places I used to know and go to, but they're no longer there. So yeah, one of the things I need to get sewn is I just bought a sleeping bag. It's like I think it's 7 foot tall, seven something. I don't need all that space. I need about maybe three or not three. I need four and a half feet, and I can cut it off. Then I'll need it sewn at the bottom, and I need a zipper put in all the way around if that's possible. I mean, like I said, I pay for it. If somebody can give me the direction, I'll do that. I can use the other part that I don't need anymore. I can just sew up one side of it where I had to cut it. Then I can fold it and use it for a pad underneath my sleeping bag section. So I'll utilize that. Um, and the bottom of my seat cushion, or the back of my seat cushion for my other wheelchair, I gotta take, like I said, I gotta make it like this big. So it's about like that now. So I gotta cut a part off. But sewing it up, I can, I just need it sewn up if that's a possibility. And I have Velcro. So I was thinking, yeah, just put Velcro, so flip it around and just, you know, uh, just stick it together. And well, that's what it is right now. That's the way it is right now, but it's a bigger piece. So I would need help with that if that's possible. I don't have a sewing machine, or I do it myself, or I try to do it myself. So, uh, let me see. Yeah. Uh, how about a sports wheelchair? Okay, Ruby says, how about a sports wheelchair? Aren't they lighter, smaller, easier, movable? Well, yes, they are, and that's what I'm trying to do with my manual one. Like I got everything off of it. That's similar to a sports wheelchair. The only difference is uh, the wheels on a sports chair goes out a little bit. They're cambered. I think that's what they call it. Mine ain't going to be cambered, and I've seen other people that say they don't like camber, but I'm going to shorten up the back, and it'll look similar to one of those wheelchairs, but it'll be about $5,000 cheaper because those sports wheelchairs, uh, Ruby, them sports wheelchairs are anywhere from 8 to 10, even more than that. Yeah, and that's the thing. And you got to watch if you get them cambered too much. Most doors here in Canada are a certain distance apart. I don't know. I think they're 30 some inches or 30. You can't get them through them doors. That's the problem. That's the problem I'm facing with the manual one I got now. Brent and I, my friend Brent, uh, yeah, that's right. Brent says problem is he needs small and light, but also built like a tank. Jeff is not a featherweight. Thank you, Brent. No, I know I'm not a featherweight, but them chairs that are made that you see a lot of people have that are short and they're light and everything. They got a straight. Sorry, put my hands up in front of my face. They have a straight axle right across. See, mine's a folding one. My chair folds up. That's the difference. It's not meant for what I'm trying to do. But like I said, everything's about money, and I don't have a lot of money, and I got a wheelchair, so I'm going to try to make that wheelchair work. But I do need tires and I do need casters, and that's what I'm going to try to. Uh, yeah, I'm going to try to fix that up, so it'll work a little bit for me. It'll work better for me. Even like when Brent pushes me, sometimes them arms that I got on my chair, they're very loose and wobbly. That's because like taking off some of the I should just pull them out and maybe put a bar on top of there instead, but, uh, he wouldn't be able to pull me or push me because then it would hurt his back or whoever's doing it, not just him, but whoever's doing it with me, it will hurt their back. So, yeah, for now, I just gotta keep that, and, like, people have suggested, and on my last video, you guys have, I changed things up a bit. You guys have written and you left your comments, uh and I hearted them all, and I liked them all. I mean, there wasn't anything negative there, but I didn't comment on any of them. I should say I didn't comment on all of them. There's a couple there that I commented on, because I guess it was a question I wanted to address it. So, but other than that, I hearted them all. That means that I read them all. Uh, and yeah, I was very impressed and surprised that that video did really well. And I'm happy it did. I mean, I did put a lot of effort into it. And somebody mentioned it was sort of like kind of sad and kind of, yeah, it was kind of sad. And I don't know what else the other word was, but yeah, because I took a lot of those pictures from the inside of the vehicle. I was sitting in the front seat and I took pictures from where the truck was parked. But that was all right. Like, I mean, just the fact, I mean, you didn't see it, but I had a wave of memory hit me, man. Like, those spots that I was at before, Brent showed me a long time ago. Those spots meant a lot to me, and yeah, I was just glad to get back out there. And my mind was blown a little bit, like to the fact of wow, it's a little bit harder than I imagined it was going to be. But a lot of you said it's going to take practice, practice, practice. Yes, it is. Uh, so yeah, thank you, Ron. Uh, I thought you were going to say, Ruby, I'll be right back. I got to go get something to eat. Don't start. Not tonight. No. Hello, Darlene. If I miss anybody else, welcome everybody. Yeah, well, sometimes the bear in the chair, sometimes his plans don't always come to come to the forefront of things. But yeah, I mean, uh, and it was like the other day. Thank you, Glenna. The other day, I think it was Brent that said it. Like, got to readdress things, got to look at things differently. And it's not like I can't or I won't. Just it's not going to be done the same way. Um, but if you look at it the way I look at it, yeah, I was out in the bush before and I was doing a lot of different things and walking and driving and everything else. Well, okay, I haven't been able to do that yet. I'll never really be able to walk, but I'll be able to roll. I haven't really done all that yet, but I look at the positive for me is I was back in the bush again. Okay. I was back out there. I seen things that I forgot, you know. And so yeah, so a lot of it is possible. You might have to change it up a little bit, but it doesn't mean you can't do what you did before. It's just going to be different. That's all. And that's what you got to oh, yeah, I got some crazy subscribers. Yeah, Insanity mentioned to me like, oh, while I'm talking here. She goes, "Well, now, Jeffy Bear, you are the pineapple, or you ate the pineapple at the Filipino celebration." Yes, I did, Insanity. I'm glad you were paying attention. There's going to be a test after this. No. Oh yeah. Anyways, yeah, that's that damned Brent fault. Used to always bring that up. But anyways, so that's the crutch of it all. It's just you know, and I think if I made a mistake, I don't know if he's still here, but I think Brent and I are supposed to go on a little camping trip sometime soon. Yeah, going to taking a little trip for a couple of days or something. I think sometime soon. Uh, if not, that's all right. I still getting, but yeah. So that'll be another challenge. I got to take it easy on poor Brent. Yeah, like I mean, like I said, he does a lot of work off camera too. I mean, I do my best, man, but it's just like, yeah, it's and yeah. Oh, that's what I got away from that before. Yeah, when Brent and I did my ramp, we did it really quick because winter was blowing in and he didn't have time to do a lot. And, we wanted to get it done. He did most of it, but we wanted to get it done and we had to buy stuff. And, so we got all that figured out. And the ramp that I bought at the bottom, it's not as wide as the one that I had at the top. So when I do that big curve to go down that last ramp, my handles for my manual sits on the outside metal, so that's quite difficult for me to maneuver. So I'm going to have to readjust that or do something else. So like I said, everything is money, 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 money. Every time I seem to get ahead, oh, I got to spend for this, or I got to get that, or I got to, and it's just like, oh, it's just like wow, and things are expensive. In some places, if you go to a wheelchair store to get tires, they're costly. I was just thinking of swapping out rims or something. Uh, but I don't know. The problem is I don't know. I don't know who to go to. I don't know because we don't have a. Well, I know a friend that used to work for the company that's here in town, and they said they're quite expensive. He felt that they were quite expensive, and they don't lower the prices. They got like a warehouse full of stuff. They're not selling it all, but they won't lower prices. And I don't want anybody to kiss my butt just because I'm in a wheelchair. You got to, but it's very hard because I mean, some people live on champagne diets. Like, I mean, they have insurance and stuff like that, and they have money. Uh, and now, like, I don't have, I'm held up with a lot of things, but I don't have like a lot of money like that. Like I said before, I should have paid attention to when I was getting older, but I don't have money like that. And I just can't afford the luxuries. I mean, that's why I try to do it myself or figure it out myself or try to jimmy rig something so it'll work for me. But yeah, you still got to be safe. You don't want to be rolling down the road or rolling in the bush and a wheelchair tire flies off or breaks or whatever. Now, you don't want that to happen. I love to get another wheelchair, but I just can't afford it at this time. And maybe once things start to roll with my channel and I get back on the road, and maybe I will be able to. I don't know, but I'm gonna have to put some work into it, and that's fine. I'm willing to do that. But for now, I got what I got, and I'm going to use what I got. So that's about all I can say about that. Let me see. Uh, let me see here. Catherine, question: if you put the electric wheelchair on the back of your van, then how will you get from the back of the van to the driver's seat? Good question. My answer to you, Catherine, is I'll have to grab my manual chair and then drag it along to the back, get out of my electric chair onto my manual chair, and use my hand to there's a knob here, it's like a toggle switch. Use my hand to drive my electric chair until up onto my up onto my deck. Then tie it down, but I'll have to do that from my manual chair, and take my manual chair and go back to the side, jump out of that, put that in the van, and then hop into the front seat. That's how I plan on doing it. So yeah. Hello, Aaron. How you doing? I'm sort of like going back a little bit. Uh, okay, Ruby. How? Okay, so I am serious, or I'm curious. How much does a wheelchair cost? Well, it all depends. Uh, oh, that's the toilet over there. That there with the bag on, right there behind me. That there chair cost me $3,500 without taxes, and that's like a secondhand chair, and that weighs 50 or 25 kilograms, so that's a little over 55 pounds. Uh, yeah, that's over 55 pounds. So, and that's not made of titanium. Titanium's very expensive and very light. Exactly. That's what I'm talking about, right? I mean, that's what I'm talking about. It's like they know you need wheelchairs, and yeah, and that's not the best. So, and I know a lot of people, and I could be wrong. I could be wrong. So please forgive me if I am wrong. I know a lot of people, unfortunately, they've gotten into crashes or car wrecks, and they became quadriplegic, or they can't use their legs or whatever, or they had good insurance at the time, or maybe they didn't have any, uh, and they had a better system than I got. But a lot of that stuff was like, more than likely paid for. They might have had to pay something, and if I'm wrong, I apologize. That's what I'm assuming, because of what I heard. Uh, but all that stuff, I could say a lot of that stuff was when I lost my legs. Was from all you people out here that donated, or people that donated some money for me. and that's where that came from. Yeah, all that money that I got, I put into stuff that I needed, like a bed, like a wheelchair. Paid for this wheelchair I got now. This thing here is crazy. This thing here is I think when I looked it up, this wheelchair that I got right now is about $10,000. Okay, but it weighs like 350. It's a heavy beast, but not heavy enough to go through sand or snow. But it's heavy. Plus, with my weight, we're hauling butt at least 500 plus pounds. So yeah, it's expensive. It's like even the little commode I got's $129. It's made out of aluminum and it's got a rubber pad. That's it. That's all. You know. Oh yeah, Brent brought up there's a camp in the Adirondacks. That's what I think him and I are going to go to. I don't know when yet, but I think he made a plan to go to that. Yeah, and it's free for people in wheelchairs and stuff. It's kind of cool. It'll be another experience. Uh, yeah, like he says, Brent said it's really nice. This campground, wilderness camping for wheelchairs and people like that, and even has a big battery pack to recharge chairs. So yeah, it's really, and I think it's a university Brent was telling me about, and yeah, they give them back or whatever. It's supposed to be quite spectacular. So whenever we go to it, don't worry, I'll take a lot of video, or I'll take a video. I'll make a couple of videos out of it. Uh, yeah, I'm not sure. I'm always worried about getting scammed, eh? Uh, I don't know if anybody sent me anything. I'll have to look. It's got a tracking number, but yeah, I'm always worried that people, they say this, they say that, and everything else, and so yeah, like, and they say I got a contact, so I'll do that after. I just worried about getting scammed. They get my information or whatever. Uh, Let me see, Paul. I agree that it's a good as it would be. I know my ex had wheelchairs. He lost his leg. Yeah, yeah. Well, there's a lot of stuff out there. A lot of wheelchairs and stuff. Hello, Anu. Glad to see you. So yeah, so I gotta double check that because I'm always scared somebody's gonna rip me off. I don't have much to rip off, but they'll take it anyways. Yeah, it's a heart face attack. No kidding, eh? So yeah, so it's all good, but like so far, you know, trying their best to keep up, and I had to the other day, well, yesterday actually, I went to meet some friends, and I was happy about that. I had a couple of people I known. Well, one person I know, but he's got a new girlfriend now. Uh, and yeah, Graham, and I met him when I came by when I came through the first time when I came back to Ontario. He let me stay at his house, like in the parking lot or whatever, driveway. That was great. I met a few people out there. Uh, Dan in the can, and I think Chris, and there I forget the other guy, but he was vegan and he was doing marathons. I forget it. I know he has a white van, and I've seen him all over the place. I watched, I watched him a little bit. So yeah, made me feel like home, and we've been in contact a little bit, like over the years. I've dropped off a little bit because I lost my legs, but other than that, like but anyways, he's heading out on a trip, and him and his girlfriend, and one moment, don't want to be rude. Yeah, I never know where I find all these places here. Oh yeah, yeah, I never know where I put these things. Let me see. Yeah, I'm being rude now, ain't I? Not paying attention to what's going on. No, that's not what I want. Anyways, there we go. Sylvie. That's right. Graham and Sylvie. She's got a channel. I just started following her, help support her. I did a little bit of a video when I was there, so I'm gonna give it to her after I'm done with it. I just haven't had a chance to do it yet. But yeah, they came up like it's funny. Every time Derek was another one. When he showed up or when he went to a doctor's appointment, I went over in there and met him, and boom, we were there for like 3 or 4 hours talking. Same thing the other day, Graham and Sylvie talking for 3 or 4 hours. Then they went on their way. So yeah, uh, so yeah, so spent time with them. Then I came home. It was raining yesterday, but it was good to get out, see people. Um, yeah. So what else was I saying? Oh yes, good news too. Good news too. I ordered some new stickers, and there should be coming. I don't know, probably this week if everything went well. I think because I paid for some of them, or I paid for all of it, but I was only going to I was only going to get 100. I ended up getting 200, so I just paid for 100, and then I told send me the bill and how much. So I paid the difference for another 100. It was cheaper than the first 100. So yeah, so we should be getting them soon, and I'll let everybody know, and we can sell them. Uh, I don't know what else was there. I know I'm missing something. I'm missing something, but yeah. So we're getting things back into we're getting things back in line, I guess. Slowly but surely. I haven't really thinking about buying a van because, like I said, I just started to save, again. Uh, if I get to a certain point, you know, if I get to a certain point, then I'll start looking for vans in that point range, and then I'll move up the more I get or whatever. Um, yeah, it's just like I said, I'm waiting on money from the government, but they're still on strike here in Ontario for some reason, I guess. And yeah, I'll catch up then if that's possible. Um, what was I thinking? Oh yeah, all the money I do, like if I sell carvings, and I haven't made any new ones yet. There's a couple of people that want a couple right now. I haven't started that yet, but I'm trying to get rid of my old ones. Uh, and if I don't get rid of them, that's fine. I mean, but I just got rid of three. Somebody bought them, and so all the money I'm making on the carvings or my stickers, I put it into my little bank here that I made with my grandson. Hold on here. put it in here, my Jeffy Bear Bank. It's got bills in there too, but I put all my money in there, and yeah, and one day I'll break the bank and see how much money I saved. But yeah, all my proceeds go to part of the van or something, or casters or whatever. I don't want to spend too much money beforehand. I want to get a van first because I got a wheelchair that works well on pavement, doesn't work well in dirt, but for now, then I'll start to build up as much as I can after that. Yeah, that's another thing. Like I was just thinking, just reading Kim's there. The bear is it? No, no, not the bear is in the element. What was I reading? Uh, uh, something about rain. Somebody. Oh, yeah, something about rain. Oh, he's here, Craig. Say hello to Craig. Huh? Oh, hello, everybody. uh, yeah. Thank you, Susan. I appreciate that. Yeah. So, yeah, when it rains, that's the other thing. I mean, Brent was like a book of dollars the other day when we were out in the bush. He said, "Well, if it rains, then yeah, if it rains, it's just like normal. I'll be stuck in my van. As long as I don't get stuck in the van or with the van when I try to leave." Oh, Bob's not lonely. Bob's all right. Bob's a quiet type. He's a silent type. He's over here. Yeah. No, we can't forget the chicken. I love the chicken. I do. I don't know. Brings a smile to my face. What the heck? I found these. I found these goose feathers the other day. I was going to stick them in the chicken. See if I can disguise them. No. Yeah, no. I mean, I remember I spent a lot of bucks to put a smile on my face. Now, I mean, an $8 chicken puts a smile on my face, and it sounds like it puts a smile on other people's faces too. So it's all good. Flying case my cat's away. Nah. No, Bob doesn't say anything. Like I said, he's a silent type. Oh, Aaron the DJ. Hey Jeffy, I finally did it. I put a topper and then a bed in my truck. Bruce said he will do a tour video soon. Well, good for you, Ben. That's good. Yeah, I thought of getting a truck too, but it'd be too hard for me to get a truck. I'd love to get a truck, but I mean, yeah, it wouldn't be. Yeah, it would be difficult. Then I would really have to like climb through the window or do something like that from inside the camper or inside the cab to the truck or yeah, that'd be too difficult. I don't want to do that. Love the chicken. Yeah. Well, I'm doing my best, old Van Gal. Doing my best. Uh, Not great for self cam. Well, I think some people over exaggerate about stealth camping. Um, I don't know. People like I don't know about you, but I know when I roll into a car lot or into a parking lot, I can tell who sleeps in their vehicle and who doesn't. So, hey, Rainy. Well, we'll be heading out in the wilderness again soon sometime. I mean, I gotta depend on my buddy Brent. So, whenever he goes or he wants company, because I don't always crowd him. I let him do his thing because he's used to doing that. But yeah, if he calls me up, I usually try to go. I usually try to go get out there. Hey, Robert, glad you dropped in then. Yeah, I don't know if you're talking to who's a pro, but not that much of a pro. uh, yeah, so I was thinking about that. So that's why I sort of like stuck to a van, a small van, and there's a lot of reasons for that. Okay, like there's a lot of reasons for a small van. So, like I said, 2010 and up. I mean, if it was a 2009 in good shape, yeah, I'm a little flexible, but that's what I'm heading for. Anywhere from from five to about 8,000. It all depends how much I got at the time. Um, but yeah, and because I still got to pay sales tax. I still got to, yeah, that's the darn thing about Ontario. Got to pay sales tax every time you sell a vehicle. Vehicle could be 30 years old, sold 14 times, and you have to pay sales tax every time you buy it. Um, so yeah, I still got to do that. Got to get it registered and all that stuff and safety and yeah. So you know, I'm just trying to, like once I get a van though, it's in my driveway. I can get it licensed and everything. And if it's safety, then I have to sort of like, I got to make some calls and see if I can get some help from the March of Dimes. Um, the guy that gave me my license says I shouldn't have a problem whatsoever because I haven't asked him for anything. And so I should be able to get that right away. Then that'll take a little bit of time to get it, brought in there and stuff. And then we'll see from there. Uh, yeah, so it's all good. I mean, it's just got to be patient. I know that, and that's probably one of the hardest things I've had to learn. And I'm learning. I'm learning now. Just be patient. I don't even think about it. I thought about, oh, I got my license. Well, I haven't even got that yet. But I mean, I got it, but I haven't got it in the mail yet. I got my license, and that's a big step. That man took me a while. That's a big step, big accomplishment. So hopefully everything else is downhill, or at least on a nice slope, anyways. It's cloudy here in Ontario. Thunderstorming. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Slowly but surely. Are you calling me Shirley? No. Okay. Um. No. Oh wow. So yeah. I mean, I don't know what else to talk about. I mean, everything seems to be going fine. Uh. Yeah. Don't call me Shirley. Yeah, everything seems to be going like fine, okay. I don't know. I'm always thinking of. No, I haven't really thought of that yet. I got a drawing in here, but when you do drawings, it's like when I make lists of stuff. It's one page after another, and I can't find the first page that I made a list on. It's drawings are a little bit like that. I basically, it's like you know, I think most of us know what a Dodge Caravan looks like. So the front seats, well, I'm going to remove the passenger seat, so that'll where I put my chair. That's what I was saying before. I'm sorry, I got sidestepped. I want two doors, so two sliding doors. So I won't be able to put anything like solid on both of those doors, like in front of it. I have to be able to get in and out there. Reason I say that because I was thinking the other day, sometimes when you pull up to a side of a road and you move over far enough off the road, but you're next thing you know, you're into the ditch. Well, I could never take my chair and get out on that side. Okay, so I'd have to get out on the side of the road. So I was thinking of that, or I'd have to. I want my bed on the side of the van, like on the inside, and my countertop on the inside, maybe near a window so I can see out the window. Uh, I want them on the side so I can go down the middle. So if I ever had to get out of my van through the back door, I can. I can easily get out that way. So I got like four. I got four exits, five exits, two front door, two side door, and so yeah, just in case I hit a ditch, or not hit it, but just in case I'm next to a ditch, just in case somebody parks up too close to me, and they do that all the time, even in them stripe zones there. Because I've watched a few videos where I've seen these guys that park. They park there. They park right up near the stripe zones, so they have access. They say, oh, they can easily get out of their vehicle. Yeah. Hold on. Yeah, you lost me for a minute, didn't you? Yeah, I just got a call. It's probably one of those telemarketers. Uh, you know, I probably could use an ATV. I mean, basically, if I didn't have to shift gears, like if it was a if it was an automatic ATV, that'd be fine. But yeah, I wouldn't have to shift gears. I mean, I could, if I didn't have to shift gears, I mean, just put it in neutral or whatever, got the brake, I'd probably be able to use it. Could use my hands because that's where the brake and the gas is on. So yeah, I'd give it a try. I would. Thank you, California sun. Yep. I haven't had anybody offer to let me try one, but I mean, if I did, I'd give it a go. Yeah, I'd give it a go. I was even thinking not a motorbike, but I mean, I was thinking like a trike or something, like had two wheels in the back, motor, and just steering wheel. Yeah, I'd try that too. Uh, I think that'd be good. It wouldn't be good for in the city, but it'd be probably nice if you could sort of like if you can go through the bush. Like again, there's even other like if you get my wheelchair, there's a way of hooking it up that you can put a front end on your wheelchair, and it's got a tire and it's got an electric motor, and you attach it to the wheelchair, and then now you're like a tricycle. Your two coaster tires wheels are up, and the back and you run off your back tires. And you can. I've seen people drive. Well, I haven't seen them drive around here with it. Not here. Bigger cities, I have, and I've seen a lot on the internet. But again, last time I checked, they're like about $6,000 or $7,000, maybe more. Like it's just insane. Like I mean, these are all nice toys, but I can't afford toys. I gotta be, I can't afford toys. Uh, I would like something like that, but I just can't afford that stuff. So I have to do without, or I have to come up with a way to get it cheaper or whatever. But yeah, I just can't do it. Um, yeah, Robert, a lot of people use them in the city. Yeah, I have seen people use them in the city. Yeah, that's how they get around. Quicker way of getting around. I don't know how fast they go, but I'm sure they scoot along better than you can pedal or you can push your arms. And yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, put a snowplow on the front. Yeah, I make some extra money. Okay, in a golf cart. Yeah. Well, you laugh, okay, but there are a few golf courses I've been to. I think there's one in BC where I mean, you got your holes and everything, and then to get from one number from 16 to 17, some people have to walk through the bush. So I'm pretty sure, if it's not paved, they gotta, yeah, just gotta take your time. So yeah, it's all good though. Okay, now this is gonna sound funny, but does your mom live in Florida? Because there's a lot of golf carts in Florida. I know a lot of people drive golf carts in Florida, even in campgrounds. Like a lot of campgrounds got oh, Nova Scotia. Okay, okay, yep. I'm sure. There's nothing wrong with that. You know, yeah. Well, I'll tell you a funny story. It's not my story, but it is a funny story. We knew a guy one time. He lost his license for drinking and driving, right? Which he should have, but he's an old farmer and stuff. So they told him you can't drive anymore. You can't take your car. So what did he do? He used to drive his John Deere tractor lawnmower, big one. He used to drive it to the bar and then back again, but he took the back road. They caught him one day and they said, "You can't drive this either." He said, "What? Not a car." Yeah. Uh, Hello, aloha, comma, Anna. Is it Anna? Comma, Anna girl? Is that how you pronounce that? My Hawaiian's not the best. Yeah, I'm not sure what euros are. You said euros. I don't know what euros are, Ruby. But yeah, they're just, well, they can be expensive, and probably what you save on the wheelchair where you're at in Belgium probably cost you in shipping. Thank you, Sanity. That's what I just said. What you just wrote. I'm close. Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to butcher that up, but yeah. Oh, thank you, Papa. I appreciate that. Yeah, I appreciate that. But yeah, like I mean, it's all good. Uh, it's slowly but surely coming together. Uh, more slowly, but like I said, one stump, one step at a time. Kama Aina. Is that how you say it? Oh, okay. Yep. Kama Aina. Kama Aina. Oh, show off insanity. This is my program. You can't beat the bear on this. Okay. Get off my channel. Get off. You're beating me. You're showing me up. Lord. Okay. Now, it might change next time you ask me because I'll probably forget. Man, I don't know why that is. I hope it's not like old age, but I hope it's just from my operation because a lot of things have changed since then. My memory sucks. And yeah. Yeah, my memory sucks real bad, so it's like, and my head's full of like, I think of one thing, and if I think of something else, I forget the one thing I was thinking about. Thank you, Kim. I appreciate it. Again, McDonald funds. I'm drinking. I'm eating McDonald's. Okay. Coffee funds last time. McDonald funds this time. Anybody going to give me anything for my good looks? No? Okay. That's all right. I understand. Thank you, Christopher. If you're a father, happy Father's Day to you too. Good old Miss Kim, yes. Ruby, what makes you mad? I didn't shoo you away. Thank you, Ruby. Doesn't really matter, man. One thing I understand, we all get old, we all look different, and that's okay. It's like a van. Like, might look like it's falling apart on the outside, but it's what's on the inside that counts. So yeah. So yeah, see this is how my brain works. I remember somebody asked me a question about do you make any drawings? No, I haven't, but uh doors gotta be sort of like I can move something to get in or out, all depends. Uh Back end behind the driver's seat, to where I would put my bed. That's like about 4 feet, say 4 or 5, 4 2 of space. Uh, on the other side, that's where I put my counter. Maybe with a pull-out drawer, lift it up so I could pop stuff on the inside. And don't have any drawers because drawers will get in the way. And yeah, pretty much that's it. If I get one of them things with the stowaway, I gotta have to figure out where to put my potty. So put a floor down, and then underneath the floor, have a lid or a thing that I can lift up, and then I can do my business there instead of jumping up on a high object, because in case I fall off. So yeah, yeah. Well, it makes me mad too, but there's not much I can say about it or do about it. Quickie wheelchairs. I have a quickie wheelchair right now. My electric is a quickie, but they're heavy as snot. Like they're heavy. I don't know if there's other ones. I would I find that under quickie wheelchairs? Would I find different things? Because if I can find one, I'll see. You know, I'll see. Oh, okay. Yeah, well, I'm a friendly bear, man. Don't worry about it, Papa. No, Papa says no. I know, Jeffy. Most rabbits hop away from bears, but I hop towards you with joy. That's good. Thank you very much. Well, even I think Ramblin' Rocketeer's on it. Not from Hawaii either, but she's been there for many, many, many years. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know but she knows the language at times, and yeah, she loses me when she talks to me some days. Uh, uh, Van City Adventure. Yeah, get your mind out of the gutter, Daryl. Yes. No, that's true. But they're heavy. Oh, thank you. Same to you, Daryl. Happy Father's Day. Yeah, so it's all like I said, it's going slowly, but it's going. I'm just trying to keep busy, trying to like I think I said this before. I lost my I lost his rubber toggle switch. I had to make a new one today for my wheelchair because I only had a little piece of metal like that, and so I put a piece of wood on there. Try to show you. Try to show you. I had I had a hammer. Yeah, right here. See, had a hammer. I cut the end off, put that on, so now it works good. So now, yeah, nice and soft, smooth in the hands. Works great. Sorry I didn't film it, but yeah. Well, I don't know about a box with wheels. Paul asked, put your potty in a box and use that for a seat. Are you still going to use a box with wheels? Uh, what I was thinking of, well, my friend Raven in the van I am, she's got a Dodge Grand Caravan or something like that, but she's got stowaways or stow and go or whatever you call them. She suggested it was just a suggestion, but I'm not sure how deep it is, but I think there might be about 7, 8 inches, maybe a little bit more. But you can get them smaller buckets from Home Depot, and I'm pretty sure that'll fit right in there, and I can keep it in, like, secure it enough so it won't flip all over the place. But yeah, you just put a plastic bag and put a seat cover on it or something or whatever. I haven't figured it out yet, but uh, yeah, then just use that and empty it like you would anything else, and then close back the stone goal thing. Put the lid back down, and a little bit like Joseph's van. Like Joseph's got a ton of room under his floor. I mean, no, he keeps his poop bucket up top, but small little thing. I can't use that because I can't hover. Um, but he's got lots of stuff underneath there. His floors open up. I think he's even I believe he still has a seat up there too because he used to use that for his daughter when he was traveling with her when he picked her up. So yeah, there's lots of room under there. So I'm going to try to utilize that. Uh, Super lightweight and durable. I was the chief of prosthetics at a VA hospital, so I have excellent connections. Okay, well I'll check that out. I will. I'll check that out, Catherine. Catherine said, yes, they have lots of options, especially manual wheelchairs, can be super lightweight and durable. I was the chief of prosthetics at a VA hospital, so have excellent connections. Yeah, that's the thing. When I lost my limbs, they didn't really give me because I was in the middle of coming home back to Ontario, and they didn't give me a lot of information. I was sort of like, it's, I don't want to say it like rudely. They basically sort of like threw me out like I was a hot potato. No, we don't want to touch you. And Ontario didn't want to touch me either until I filled out all the paperwork and everything else. So, uh, yeah, it was kind of difficult. So, I had nobody talk to me about different types of wheelchairs. They wanted to sell me one right away, and so that's the thing. So, yeah, but yeah, you got Catherine, if you have my email address, maybe you can email me and we can have a chit chat about this. And I'll go on a website or I'll look at some stuff. And yeah, I mean, that'd be helpful. But I mean, I'm not sure. like in Ontario here in Canada, uh, I think I haven't even talked to anybody yet. I got a name, but there's certain there's certain things they give the I think I don't want to say cheaper versions. They're a couple of $1,000, but they give the cheaper versions out with the small tires. I need bigger tires, I think, because they're a little bit better on bumps and stuff. And I don't need anything fancy. I just want something that's durable and I can use. Yeah. Hmm. What are you shutting up for, Insanity? That's not you. uh, Come on. Okay. Huh. Yep. I try to do that too. You do your thing, I'll do mine, Papa. Yep. Same thing. Yeah. Yes, Paul. Joseph has a lot stow and go. I don't know why that was retracted, but underneath is stow and go. Yeah, he does. I'll answer to that even though it's not there anymore. Hope I got it right, Jess. Yep. Tell Jeff and text. Okay. Uh, I don't have a cell phone. Get her started, Jeff? Yeah, okay. Come on. What do you got to say, Insanity? Come on. I got a cell phone. Yeah, I believe he did, Paul. Yeah, his van does have. I know he's got a seat in there. Maybe it's not a stone, but I believe it is. All underneath that floor, his, including the back, he's got tons of stuff. Oh, I just got your. Yeah, okay. Oh, Insanity. You're asking the wrong person not to start. Oh yeah, he wakes up for stuff like this. You got no, don't. That's worse than poking the bear. And when you say don't start, he just starts to go. Yeah, he said, yeah, okay. Anyways, it's all good though. It's all good. Uh, yeah. God, it's like I'm missing something. I was going to say something, and I forget what I was going. Hey, just doing shell. How are you? Happy? Well, no, not happy Father's Day to you, but thank you for wishing me a happy Father's Day. Yes, I read the email. I did, Insanity. I gotcha. I don't even know what that word meant, so that's fine. I did. I got it. I don't even know what that word meant. Don't matter though. That's why sometimes I'm glad I'm not too bright. Sometimes I don't know the whole dictionary because some stuff, yeah, I'd probably take whatever, but yeah, don't matter. Yeah, but above, Papa says, but above everything else, I be that bunny, born in the year of the rabbit, and this year is also the year of the rabbit, and a friend of Jeffy Bear. Well, thank you very much, Papa. Yeah. Uh, I try to spread the beauty, Ruby. I don't know about the love sometimes. I don't think I did well last week with the love, but this week, the beauty. Ah, ah. Nancy, yes, thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, well, beauty's in the eye of the beholder. And yes, I'm beautiful. Hey, no. Oh, sorry. Uh, you know, I spent many years of my previous life spreading hate and whatever. Now it's like I have to turn a new leaf. I'd want to turn a new leaf, actually. So, yeah, it's all good. Don't have time, man. I mean, I look at a lot of the. Yeah, no, I didn't even want to talk about that. But yeah, I don't even want to talk about that. Yeah, well, cute rabbit, beautiful. What is it? Beautiful bear, cute rabbit. I'm keeping Kim around. Yeah, she'd have your back. She can box, do a few moves. Oh, yeah. Hi, Jackie. Yes, she keeps it. Every time her muscles get bigger, I get pictures, and then I get pictures of food right after that, where her muscles. I'm starting to be afraid. I feel like Elmer Fudd. Be very afraid, Mister Rabbit. Oh no, it's nothing against you, Papa. Yeah, it's all good, man. It's all good. Um, Anything else new? Uh, no, I still haven't done some of the stuff I said I was going to do. Yeah, yeah. I like different things about all that stuff, you know, but all that Buddhist and anything else. Oh, I was just thinking of that. I was thinking of that. Then I started to talk about something else because I said, no, I haven't got it done yet. I was almost, it's almost like me saying, oh, anybody have pineapple on pizza? Change the subject. I was just thinking of that insanity. No, I haven't done it yet. Sorry. Okay. I'm sorry. Johnny Depp was in Belgium. Right on. Belgium, Belgium. I don't mean to be rude or yeah. Okay. Uh Belgium, is that near Germany per se? Hey Ruby, is Belgium near Germany? Oh, okay. Remember what the bear does to the rabbit. Oh yeah. Remember what the bear does to the rabbit? I'm not sure. I don't want to know. Chances are he eats the rabbit, unfortunately. Why can't we all just get along? Why can't we? Okay. Hi, Kimberly. I'm doing okay. Thank you very much. Hi, Jesus. Greetings from Los Angeles. Hello. Thank you, Papa. Thank you, Jesus. I was I don't know what I was reading today. I was reading something or it was a saying or a song, but they had yous in it. It's like I love yous, just like I say it. I try to say I love you, but sometimes it comes out I love yous. And I thought, oh, look at that. I'm almost famous. No. Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay, Ruby, thank you. It's between France and the Netherlands. Okay. I'm sorry. I never did well in geography. You know that small dot on the European map where the people have the worst attitude? Oh, okay. Hey, happy Father's Day, Jesus. Yeah. You're a brave man, Paul. You're using your wife now to change the subject. Smart. Uh, oh my gosh. Oh, thank you, Kimberly. See, Brent, if you're still here, you started all this. Not today, but you and your pizza, Italian. Yeah, pineapple on. Yeah, pineapple truck. Hi, Sue. What other things can I talk about? Uh, God, my mind goes crazy before this thing starts, and then I got most of the stuff I wanted to say done and over with and out there. Yeah, bacon on pizza. Okay, we're gonna have to stop talking like this because Ruby's gonna be complaining that she's hungry again and has to go eat. Every time we talk about food, Ruby says, "Oh, now I'm starving." Uh, oh yeah, yeah. Hey, Roxanne, glad to see you. Yeah, we're just sitting here shooting the fat. Yes, I am quiet. Sorry, too late. She's not talking about eating. She's just eating now. She's not talking about it. Thanks, Ruby. I was already slacking. Well, if anybody gains weight while they're watching my videos or watching my live, don't blame me, okay? Don't blame me. I used to have a girlfriend. I don't know if this is a good thing or not. Not that I used to have a girlfriend, but my ex, she used to love it when I talked to her because it put her to sleep, especially like at night. I'd be talking, and next thing you know, I can tell she was sleeping, and I said, "Hey, that's kind of rude." "Oh no, your voice is so nice, puts me to sleep." Well, I guess I got a voice that makes Ruby eat. uh, Weight gain with the bear, yeah. Oh my lord. Okay. uh, I know. Ain't nothing to be sorry about. I gained 10 pounds. Don't you lie, Kim. Yeah, somebody, Kev from, I think he's from Texas. They said it's 120 degrees out there. Said he wasn't doing anything. He says, "I'm staying at home with the air conditioning on." I said, "No kidding." I remember when I came by, he said it was like 47 degrees Celsius, something like that. I remember when I came by, remember when it was like 42? Somebody from Texas says, they said, "That's 117 here." That's crazy. I said, "Yeah, no kidding." Supper time, isn't it? I'm eating. That's all right. Oh, come on, Kim. We don't talk like that. You do plenty of workouts. Ouch. Oh, well. A cookbook would. A Kimberly puts down Jeffy. A cookbook could be in order. Jeffy and the Eaters. Lots of laughs. I'm eating roasted walnuts. Oh, caramelized apple and vanilla ice and whipped cream. Oh, yeah. That's awful. That's awful stuff. Yeah, yeah. Well, my daughter pays for ours. I don't. Yeah. I don't know. I'm just guessing here, Insanity, but Ruby probably eats that like this. One spoonful or a fork at a time. And it probably tastes delicious. Sounds like a see, with a spoon. It sounds like what's that, Lucky Charms, and it's magically delicious. Bleep bleep bleep. You asked for it, Insanity. It's not hot here, so I'm feeling fresh. Made homemade vanilla ice cream with mixed berries in my new $20 Dash ice cream maker. It was awesome. Yeah. I love all that stuff, but I can't. No, no. I can't do that. But I do love nuts of any kind. Peanuts and stuff, I mean. Don't go off the chart. But especially roasted ones. I love them too. Yeah. True confessions of the bear. I love nuts. I am nuts. And here comes the duck. Or the chicken, sorry. Yeah. Never heard of a dash? Dot, dash, dot, dash? Never heard of that? I think they call that Morse code. That's part of Morse code. Dot, dash, dot, dash. Uh, well, I'm not sure what you put in there, but I'm sure there's sugar in there somewhere. If you got ice cream, whipped cream, that's got to be sugar in there somewhere. I think they call it carbs, but all that stuff turns to sugar. You didn't put any excess sugar in there. I believe that. But and nuts, that's got a little bit of sugar in it too. Now I'm getting picky. Sorry, Ruby. No, we're not picking on you. If it's good, yes. See, that's coming from a nurse or a retired nurse or whatever. Because I had a nurse that said that to me too about salt and stuff. If it tastes like crap, it's probably healthy for you. If it tastes good, it's probably got to be salt or sugar or stuff in it. So I remember that, and that's true. Yes, nuts do have sugar. Canadian lady van life. Hey, that's Sylvie. Yes, Canadian lady van life. Check out her channels. I think she's don't have many. Not sure, but yeah, she's doing some stuff on her travels. Uh, okay. Oh yeah, we are all nuts. We're part of the weirdos flock. What's up, weirdos? No comment. No comment. Huh, chicken, chicken. That doesn't sound anything. Oh, that's a rooster, I guess. That doesn't sound anything like the morning. Yeah. Well, I think it's getting to be that time. Hey, Timothy, Danny, you. Hello, Danny. Just bag of laughs. Yeah. Well, I got a few bags of laughs. Let me see here. Oh yeah. I like this bag of laughs. I'm gonna put this one on my manual one. Yeah. Hello, it's me, Ollie. No. you know, I used to be a clown a long time ago. Yeah, when I was a kid. I remember I was a clown in a we had a parade. Yeah, yeah, you don't see many of them anymore, but we used to have like a parade or something like that. And yeah, we used to go down there and we used to dress up as clowns with the big feet and everything else and run around and frizzy hair. Yeah. Oh wow, you're moving. I take it you're going to rest there somewhere. I don't have a big Jeffy Bear decal. I got a little Jeffy Bear decal, little one. What? Brussels waffles? Are you kidding me? Well, you're welcome, Kimberly. You go make supper or go make dinner. Exactly. That's what I say. I remember Chrome one time was gonna get me one. He's gonna make one for my big blue van there, my van. And I said, "Oh no." And he said, "No, no, not that I'm saying that's because I want him to get me one now, but I might do something like that. It all depends what vehicle I get. I might do something like that. I might check out and see how much that would cost to get a bear in the chair on the side of my van. Sounds like the chicken is in pain. They're saying you're in pain. Are you in pain? You are? I think that's laughable. Oh man, I'm starting to become insane here. Yeah. I got lots of ideas, just haven't put them down on paper yet. Just haven't, well, you you I don't think you have one down there, Insanity, but it's just a big box store called Canadian Tire. You can get anything from lawn to fixing up your little baby tractors and your cars and tires and yeah, a lot of that stuff. I've been I've seen chaffee waffles made with cheese and egg. Oh, Brussels. Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, never knew you knew chicken, Jeff. Can you translate what he said? Hell no. I can't translate that, Craig. Well, never knew you knew chicken. can you can you translate what he said? No. Am I supposed to? I just brought out the chicken. uh, that was great to visit with you and what's his name again? Graham. No, Canadian Van Lady Van Life. It was nice to visit with. Yeah, it was nice to visit with you guys too. Really was good to meet you. First time. uh, okay, Kay. Happy Father's Day. We'll talk to you soon. Well, not Happy Father's Day to you, Kay, but I mean, thank you for wishing me a Happy Father's Day. Uh, Pretty much. It's true. He does have a rabbit farm. I don't think in this country, but he does. He's got one. Yeah, he's got one. Okay, California Sun. Thanks for dropping in. I'm gonna drop off too soon, so thank you for showing up. Uh, it's in the Philippines. Brant says rabbit farm. I didn't say that, but I knew where it was. It just yeah, he said it. So yeah, that's where it is. They told me a long time ago, nobody can help you. Okay. Pretty much on my own. No. Thank you, Roxanne. You have a blessed evening too. Yeah, pretty much. Do you know what Canadian Tire is, Kim? They don't have that in New York City, do they? Or in the state of New York? You don't have Home Depot? No. You guys got other cool stores, I'm sure, in Belgium. I don't know. You gotta have a place that you can go get wood and long or something like that, don't they? Can I speak chicken? Yes, I can. How's that? No, I think they're basically Canadian. I will. Thank you, Canadian Lady Van Life. I will. I'm trying to. I get a little parched with all my talking. Okay, Sue, thank you for showing up. I appreciate it. I appreciate everybody that shows up. Hi, Derek. Hey, Derek. Yes. Your last name messes me up. I just know you as Derek. But yes. Hello, how are you? Somebody that brought up quickie chairs. Derek's got a quickie chair. His is a beast. He says his is heavier than mine, so I guess they make different ones. Ah, IKEA, Ruby. Yes, that makes sense. Oh. Hope everything is going good. Happy Father's Day, Derek. Yeah, no, that's what I'm worried about. Yeah, we got IKEA here too, Ruby. Well, not here in Cornwall, but we got one. Well, we got a couple of big ones, but I know there's definitely one in Ottawa. That's where I go do a lot of my shopping. Oh yeah, but I remember Chrome saying Kim says I remember Chrome saying it's like our Home Depot in New York City. Are you talking about Canadian Tire or IKEA, Kim? Ah, okay. I gotcha. See, insanity. You got caught eavesdropping. Ah, yeah. Oh, okay. Keep me informed. Keep me informed, Derek. And yeah, and happy Father's Day too. Okay, so Ruby, if we need wood, we have to drive to the end of the city, and for food, the other end of the city, and for textile and clothes, we need to go in the city. For pharmacy, we need first doctor visit before. Oh, okay, Papa. But I gotta hop. So my most sincere rabbit love to you, Jeffy, and nobody eat rabbits because we matter. Damn it. Okay. Well, unlimited Billy D. Best to you and happy Father's Day. Yes, it is. And I've even noticed when I was reading my comments from my last video, um, there was new names there I never seen before, and I really like that. So I think I'm doing something right, or it just must be. Well, I don't think I'm doing anything right. I just think I got out of the house because basically most of my stuff comes from here in my room. So yeah, it's all good. Maybe we're gonna grow a little bit. I hope so. I think things will be better and things will get different. Well, not going to be really better, but things will be different once I get the van and once I get fixing up the van or rolling with the van and getting out past the city limits here, you know, spreading my wings to a 10 block area instead of only a 5 block area. Yeah, I'm excited, a little nervous, but it's all good. Oh, yeah. Well, I believe it'll all be, yeah, it'll all come together eventually. At least that's what everybody keeps on telling me. So I'm hoping that works out right. But hey, I'm happy right now. So it's all good. Well, I'm sure hoping so, unedited. The best is yet to come to you too. Yeah. To you. Yeah. Well, I hope so. Anyways, I think I'm gonna let you go because I think my grandkids are back. And yeah, my grandkids are back. So I want to thank each and every one of you for showing up today. Thank each and every one of you for all your good comments. All, yeah, just being happy and being joyful and, you know, peace, aloha. I love you. And we'll see you on the next one. And I'll try to get a few videos out. Yeah, I'll do my best. Try to get a few videos out during the week. And yeah, I'll keep you informed and I'll let you know when I get my stickers in and my license. Until the next time, love yous all. No, I love yous all. Yeah. Peace. Yeah, and everybody in here that's a male and is a father, happy Father's Day to you. I'll talk to you all later. Until the next time. Bye for now.